Hello everyone. You haven't seen anything like this yet. Now there will be 5 incredible ancient technologies. Enjoy watching. This article provides vivid examples of advanced ancient technologies that were ahead of their time. Some of these complex inventions were later rediscovered in the modern era, but by no means all of them. Archaeologists and scientists are puzzling over guesses about how the mysterious Sacsayhuaman structure in Peru was built. The giant stones from which this unusual ancient fortress is constructed are so heavy that it would be difficult to transport and install them even with modern equipment. According to some researchers, the granite from which the walls of the fortress in Cusco were built was exposed to very high temperatures, which caused its outer surface to become glassy and smooth. Scientists concluded that the stones were softened using some high-tech equipment, and then each block was polished according to the cuts of the neighboring stone, which is why they fit so tightly together. House Afflini Hypogeum is an example of a collective, primitive rock-cut tomb. The House Afflini Hypogeum Sanctuary in Malta is famous for its remarkable acoustics. House Afflini is an underground system of caves covering about 500 meters, spread over 3 levels. Corridors and passageways lead to small chambers dated to 3000 to 2500 BCE. The cave system was discovered in 1902, and the oracle room immediately drew attention. In this stone chamber, one can hear incredible sound effects that have a certain impact on the human body. Sounds spoken in this room resonate throughout the chamber and then seem to penetrate through the human body. House Afflini Hypogeum has a dark history. Researchers have found the remains of more than 7,000 people in its territory, as well as numerous deep pits, crevices, and even burial chambers. What kinds of experiments were conducted in this strange and mysterious place? Lycurgus Cup, an intriguing artifact that attests to the knowledge of ancient nanotechnologies. This remarkable artifact proves that our ancestors were ahead of their time. The technique used to make the cup is so advanced that its creators were already familiar with what we today call nanotechnology. This is an unusual and unique cup, made from dichroic glass, capable of changing its color depending on the lighting, for example, from green to bright red. This extraordinary effect occurs because dichroic glass contains a small amount of colloidal gold and silver. Ancient batteries in Baghdad. Scientists suggest that this small and outwardly unremarkable artifact is an example of a source of electricity in the ancient world. It is about the so-called Baghdad battery from the Parthian period. The electric battery, made approximately 2,000 years ago, was discovered in 1936 by railway workers in the Qudza Trabu area near Baghdad. It is believed that the world's first known electric battery, the voltaic pile, was invented by Italian physicist Alessandro Volta only in 1799, while most sources indicate that the Baghdad battery dates back to around 200 BCE. Indian column. A column in India is composed of 98% pure, very high-quality iron. It is believed that the column was cast from a single solid piece of iron. It is quite possible that in ancient times, people possessed not only 21st century technologies but also knowledge that we are only now beginning to strive for. High-tech methods of strengthening and processing large pieces of metal were already widely known in ancient times. Our ancestors had extremely advanced scientific knowledge of metalworking, inherited from earlier civilizations, as evidenced by artifacts found all over the world. Metallurgical technologies were known even in ancient China, which was one of the first civilizations to produce cast iron. In ancient India, people knew how to produce iron that did not rust due to its high phosphorus content. One such iron column, 7 meters tall and weighing about 6 tons, is installed in front of the Qutb Minar in Delhi, India. Ancient computer. The mysterious Antikythera mechanism remains full of mysteries. Researchers have long debated where and by whom this device was built. In 1900, near the small island of Antikythera, about 25 miles northwest of Crete, an unusual bronze object of unknown purpose was discovered. After curious scientists retrieved this artifact from underwater and cleaned it, they found parts of some complex mechanism consisting of various gears. The perfectly smooth discs of this mechanism and some discovered traces of inscriptions most likely correspond to its main function. Most likely, the mechanism represents astronomical clocks without a pendulum. However, neither Greek nor Roman literature contains any mention of this ancient computer. The artifact was found near a ship that presumably sank in the 1st century BC. To not miss new facts, subscribe and like. See you next time, friends.